Well, hello everybody. It's been a couple of weeks since we last spoke. A week ago, I released my song that I had been sitting around and had mentioned a couple of times in previous videos, Malignant. I shot a quick video for it because I wanted to try a couple of different lighting techniques, and I figured having a little bit of a visual aspect to go along with the music might be a little bit more enjoyable. So for those that saw it, heard it, and gave me some great feedback, and I appreciate it. For those that haven't heard it yet, it's still there. It'll be there forever. Maybe I'll talk about that particular song at a future date, but that's not the point of today's video. Today's video is more unscripted. Kind of want to discuss what my plans are for at least the next month or two. I had intentions on releasing another song for tonight, but it's not ready. Now, this isn't one of those situations where, I could just get something perfect and maybe tweak a couple of things here and there, but that's not the case. It's not done, and to put it out in its current state right now wouldn't do it any justice. But that should get released before the end of March. Goals update. So far, I have been working consistently with a person to provide creative social media content for them, mainly editing a lot of their own videos that they're shooting, but providing some scripted narrative videos for promotions or things geared towards their channel for engagement, audience engagement. And it's been pretty fun so far. There's another agent that I've done a few videos for. Haven't posted those up on my channel yet, just because I want everybody who I do videos for to promote everything that they do first. I don't want to be the premier site for it. It's not my business. But once those are completed and out to the world, I will be posting what we have been doing up here. For instance, the first video I posted to my channel, A Market on Fire, was a promotional video for a real estate investor who bought a property that was fire damaged and is in the process of rehabbing it, and he's going to flip it. So projects like that for his business are things that I'm going to be pitching to people. I'm working with another marketer, content creator, Josh. We have collaborated on a few different projects. Music videos. Recently, he's doing a series for a barbecue place in Rochester, New Hampshire, and he's been releasing those episodes over the course of the last couple of weeks. He's got a series of 10 that he's putting together, and I'll direct those. I'm going to direct his channel here and a couple of videos there, because those are fun. It's been nice to work with somebody else who is in the same line of work, pursuing the same social media creative content avenue that I've been trying to pursue. And it's kind of nice to sort of compare and contrast differing ideas of what creative content is, or what is the most effective way to produce creative content in terms of, length and substance and style. So this is going to be a great sort of collaboration going forward. Actually, Josh has been helping me with a few other projects that I've been working on. Actually, he was the cameraman behind Market on Fire, and I couldn't have done that without him, so thank you, Josh, for that. And he also helped me film a couple of scenes for a short film that I've been working on over the last month and 2 weeks. That one is about 50% done in terms of editing, and I intend to have that completed and released by the end of March. So by the end of March, we'll have a new song, maybe a video to it. I'm not sure. I'm playing around with an idea for that, and the short film that I've shot. So what spurred this sort of impromptu and off-the-script video was based on a conversation I had with an old college friend of mine who reached out, and we spoke a couple of days ago. David, if you're watching, thank you again for the conversation, the recommendations, and just the kick in the ass that's been needed to push this into further overdrive. Something in our conversation clicked. I was speaking with somebody who had experience writing, directing, producing their own short film, and a couple short films, has had success on the festival circuit, and is overall a generally creative person. And one of the things that he mentioned that sort of stuck out that I was already sort of, coming into terms with was just, we create something, and as the creator, we see the flaws inherent in the finished product. There's no such thing as a finished product when it comes to, your own creative work. And, we both, agreed that we probably spend too much time nitpicking and obsessing over, I could have done this better. But something he had impressed onto me was the notion that, yep, you can do something better. So take what you could have done better and make sure you do it in the next one. And I know I've said this before, but I let quality dictate too much in terms of what a finished product should be. The song I released last week, in terms of audio production, I recorded that on GarageBand on my 2015 MacBook Pro. And I had a Scarlett interface. I was using a Schecter guitar that has water damage. Body is cracked. The electronics are a little messed up here and there. And I knew nothing about miking a cabinet. The bass that I recorded that song on has really crappy intonation. A lot of buzzing frets, but you powered through it. I've programmed drums. I don't know how to play drums, so I had to program them, and the drums sound fake, but what do I care at this point? The song is done. It's a completed song. I know the flaws, but I'm proud of how that song came together and the finished product that it was. The video that I shot for it, I shot in a cold-ass garage in the middle of winter with no heat. I wet my hair, which was stupid, and I wore a t-shirt. But I thought, yeah, these lighting effects could be cool. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool if you could see your breath on camera. Thank God I could see the breath on camera, otherwise, and it would have just felt like a wasted effort. Is it the perfect video? No, not even close. The final footage that you see in the music video is, shame to say, but that was reshot. I had shot the performance aspect of it in the morning, and I did not like how it turned out. I did not like how I lit everything. The focus was off on a lot of things, and I was almost content just to do a lyric video for it. However, I cobbled together the strength to go back out into that garage and try it again. Do what I wanted to do, change something up, and allow myself to be creative. That's the most important thing, to allow myself to be creative. I don't care if it looks cheesy. I tried something that I had never done, and I'm happy with the result. And another thing that clicked in my head when we were in our conversation about, just getting out there and producing stuff, I had shot a short film last year. It was over the course of a couple of hours. It was a quick thing I put together. I wrote a script for an idea that I had, and I didn't like how the shots looked, so I didn't put it together. And then I sort of read over the script. I'm like, I don't like how weird this is, and I just was too worried about the judgment of other people. But I think that this is an important opportunity to sort of put together that effort, because it does no good sitting in my folder on my hard drive. So that leads me to the crux of what the original intention for this video was going to be, which is going to be to outline the game plan for the next few weeks. Next Thursday, I'm going to be releasing the short film that I shot last year. And what I want to emphasize with this film is that quality-wise, I don't care about. Story-wise, I don't care about. I need to put it together to sort of format a basis for myself, a baseline of what my current skill set is. We're going to set the bar. It's going to be a low bar. I'm not saying that it's going to be a failure, it's going to suck, but it's going to be a low bar because it will be one of 3 short films. Yeah, one of 3 short films that I've produced and put out. The first one being Workshop, which it's on my channel. It's a minute long. The second one being Market on Fire. And this third one will be the sort of baseline for what I do by myself. Now, as far as videos for the other Thursdays are concerned, I have an idea that I want to explore, and I'm hoping that people can come along the journey with me. I noticed that with the video that I made, that I quit my job to make a film, people found that video based on search terms, like how to make a film or I quit my job. well, I don't know if I can make another video on me quitting my job, but I can certainly make a series about how to make a film. I've made a film, but I didn't do it in the way that traditional filmmakers do. I have an idea for a small short series to begin and end, document the process of making a short film. I'm going to start with a brand new script, put together a crew, get actors, shoot, edit, and release. Process is probably going to take about 2 months, 8 to 10 weeks, I would say, if I'm planning everything appropriately. Now, I'm not going to start that series until the second Thursday of March. The very end of February, going into the first week of March, I'm flying down to Florida for work. And when I come back, it's going to be the Tuesday the 8th. So I'll have something sort of in the can ready to go to release for that Thursday. So maybe the third Thursday of the month is when we'll start this short film journey. And I'm going to take you along my mindset and my process for how I shoot and how I create videos. Because sitting here in my brokerage's office at 8:45 at night is fine, but it's kind of lonely, kind of dark, kind of spooky. The building makes noises here and there. Gets me startled every now and then. Although I love horror movies. So, kind of in my element. Another update. I got myself a gym membership. It's not a big deal, but it's a big deal to me. It's the first time I've ever gotten a gym membership. I've changed my eating habits, and I'm down 5 pounds from when I released that video. But now it's time to get myself in gear and go work out and exercise, and that's where I'm heading right now. Thank you very much for sticking with me so far. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate it. Thanks to everybody that's left a kind message or a comment on the Facebook posts, on YouTube videos. It's been great. I'm looking forward to producing more creative content coming down the road. So, once again, from my heart to yours, with lots of love. I'll see you in the next one.